Okay. Hey everyone. Like I said in the chat, I'm going to give a few minutes for people to join before I get started with today's live stream. So feel free to comment because I will be here to talk with you guys. I want to tally up the people before I start the video. Hi, Susan. Okay, 20 people. I'm going to give it like 2 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay, Susan, I'm excited too. 24 people. Hi, Frenchie's mom. Hi, Nikki. Hi from UK. Oh my gosh. How's the weather? The weather's not that good over here. It's been raining. Can't get enough of the Adelsons. I know. Oh my god. Hi, Debbie. We're also in Florida. Yeah, we really can't get enough of the Adelsons. It's the biggest case that we cover. So 30 people. Let's keep going. From Netherlands. Netherlands is awesome. From Scotland. That's insane. Like, I don't. Hi from New Jersey. Okay. Hi from Canada. I've been to Canada. It was really nice. Everyone, just tell me where you're from. Is Debbie the only one from Florida? Hi, Kathy. From Idaho. I've been to Idaho. I can't remember which part. It was probably the capital. Okay, Wendy from Canada. NJ's crab? I mean, do you prefer New York? I know that's kind of a battle. I've been in New Jersey, but I can't remember for what. I was definitely little. Like, I was definitely younger because I used to live in the Upper East Coast. I was just rewatching the cross-examination of Charlie Adelson last night. Interesting. Yes, Florida. I want everyone to tell me where they're from. I know a lot of people already did, but there's 36 people watching. There's 37. Come on, guys, engage. This is a classroom. Morocco. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more minute because I'm gonna give it one more minute. From Tennessee. Allie from Tennessee. My friends, a lot of my friends have gone like hiking in Tennessee. Moroccan food is your favorite cuisine. I've never had Moroccan food. I should try it. Okay, one more state or one more country. Hi Cheryl. Someone give me a new location that they're from. Okay, Vepper, tell me where you're from though. Like, tell me the location. I want to know who we have. NYC. Okay, perfect. I want to go there so bad. I've been there when I was little, but no one remembers anything when they're little. Texas. Okay, 2 new places. Okay, I think we can get started. Feel free to continue telling me where you're from because that's interesting. Can't wait to see Wendy. Okay, so hi everyone. Okay, South Lake Tahoe, California. Okay, Canada. We're just gonna start. Hi everyone, welcome to the live stream. This is the first live stream that I've ever done, and we are going to make it a series where most days when I'll be here in office in the Deep Dive True Crime Studio, I will be live streaming with mostly the Donna Adelson case, since it is the main case that we cover on this channel. It's the biggest, and obviously most people are interested in it. The goal here is to learn more about the case together. Obviously, a lot of us, a lot of you guys follow the case, already interested in it, but, just to review some older videos to get, refreshed and caught up. So yeah, I'll be taking you through this deep dive as we piece it all together. Today's video that I will be showing in a few moments was put together by Ladybug. She is an intern here, and we hope to see more videos from her in the future. So this video is going to cover the early stages of the case against Donna Adelson. You'll hear a key phone call that helped law enforcement determine that she was planning to flee the country. We all remember that she was planning to flee the country, as well as footage from her arrest and her first court appearance in South Florida and her hearing here in Tallahassee with our lovely Judge Everett. So that hearing includes Judge Everett addressing the conflict of interest that came up after she hired Dan Rashbaum and Alex Morris as her new attorneys. Okay, Michigan in the house. I will be working off screen, but I'll do my best to be engaged in the chat as well. Hi, ML Justice Network. Hi, Truther. So I will show the video. I'll be off screen working, but I'll still be engaged in the chat. So let's get started, everybody. Let's get started on this video.
I don't want to give it to you. Why do I have to? Because my attorney sits not. Why do I have to give it to you? This is evidence.
Hi everyone, today we are showing you the footage of the arrest of Donna Adelson at the Miami International Airport, as well as the call that accelerated the plans to arrest her. We would like to assure you that these are our own copies of the body cam footage of the arrest. Now let's get started.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
Charlie.
an incarcerated individual at the Leon County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number. To accept charges and consent to this recorded call, press 1.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, last thing I heard was you said, and the chief, and then it just went.
He was supposed to fly. He's the same guy who said he was going to call Dan back when I first got here. Never called him back. But Chief Mac, he's the chief of the whole jail. Come by and check me out.
Arguments under independent and the trustees. It's one of the trustees and the lawyers. Arguments of the trustees on 30 years. If somebody would be rushing, it's what we want to take care of. Yes, so,
To make some effort to respond and to call.
if you do that, I can
Sit here with you and say, would you do that? I can't because there was no. So you tell her that I can George?
No, I'm good.
I don't know how to get in touch with her. So I said, let me ask George. So I said, George. I went in touch with her. And she told me my lawyer to call her lawyer if it's about And that's not about the case. I have. When I said, I just got off with Charlie, he's worried about you. He wants to know what, oh, because I said, yeah, we know you never ask anything about your brother, and she doesn't, and she told me it's because her lawyer said she shouldn't ask. But we found out it's not true, but we just got off the phone with him.
And he had no attorney. No attorney said,
I never told her that.
but I've never seen confronted him.
No. So I wrote this last night. We know you never ask anything about your brother. This is 8:00 last night. But we just got off the phone with him, and the first thing he asked was, how's Wendy holding up? I didn't have the heart to tell him that you never called us or asked about him. I just said, we weren't up to phone calls right now. Everyone looks to protect you. I bet you've got a lot to think about. But then she didn't answer. But then I got another call from Charlie tonight, and I said, just got off the phone with Charlie. He's worried about you. He wants to know why we didn't speak. I told him a lie. I said, we're only speaking with you and Dan right now. I couldn't bear to tell him the truth. Your sister never even called us, is the truth. So she says this morning, I'm supposed to be racing over here last night. Dear Mom, I know you are upset by the verdict, but the anger directed at me is not justified. I don't know how much anger, to be honest. I'm not responsible in any way for Charlie's situation. I am not guilty because I did not do anything wrong, and I was not involved in any way with Danny's death. She was. When I was interviewed by the police and testified in court, I told the truth, as I was required to do. I cannot control how the prosecutor used my statement in Charlie's trial. Again, I didn't say that. Also, as you know, my lawyer has advised me not to talk to my family or anyone else about this case. Now, about the case, which is true, we've never done it. I followed his advice despite your disagreements with this guidance. Please do not text me about this case anymore. Not about the case, is it? Not what I said. About her brother. And then he wants, how are you, Wendy? How's my sister holding up? Mm-hmm. If you have anything further to say about the case, please go through our lawyers. Right now, I have to be singularly focused on taking care of the boys during this difficult time. So I wrote back, okay, we have no desire to speak with you about the case. I guess Dad and I are just shocked that you didn't think of coming to see us or even calling us. We are your parents. We are and have always been there for you and the boys. None of what we wrote matters about the case. That's over. I just want you to know how many times Charlie is asking about you. Not only do you not ask about us, but not one question about Charlie, right? We will need to give you some information shortly, and we need some business assistance. Please let us know if you can be of any help. I have a space here. I want to get her clothes. We're going to be gone. I want her to have all this information. I have the cemetery property. I want her to see all that. I want her to have all these papers and the wills. I want her to see all this. So please let us know if you can be of any help. The other thing is the visa, which she would know about. No, I said we need some business assistance. Please let us know. If not, we'll try to find someone who can help us. This needs an immediate reply so I can start asking other people to help. And then she always gets nervous if we want to talk to her. So I wrote, don't get nervous. Again, nothing, capital letters, nothing about the case. Just would like to show you some business stuff and personal things. If you can't do it, we must find someone who can. I hope you understand that it has nothing to do with the case. There is no more case. And then I wrote, by the way, you said you have to focus on the boys. Have you told them? So when I got George before, I said to him, because I was over there last night, I said, well, I asked Wendy, but I haven't got any word from her, so did she tell boys? And he said, she did. Now I know Ben was very close because his writing control. So I said, what? Ben was very quiet. He didn't really talk much. He says, Lincoln kind of faced it and said, so he's never coming home. He's never coming back. And so he said it took him 10 minutes when he was in the basketball. I said, fine. He's a child. That's okay. I don't want to see them miserable and upset. That's not my goal. I just want to know how hard it is. So that's what I said earlier. To do it because it was technical stuff that I couldn't do on the computer. I think we were out of it. So, and he's a computer person. So I said, can you help me with some computer stuff that I can't get done? And he was on some business calls, and so that he texted me just before I could be there, maybe 5:30. Would that be good? I said yes, but if I can get stuff done, then it's no.
I told the experts that they can afford it.
We have the photos. We have to get them downloaded. And the other thing I don't understand, my daughter can help me with it. We've been looking it up over and over because things change if there is extradition from Vietnam. Because we've looked at all the places. I mean, I could go to Korea and China, but there's no extradition. We're looking for places where there's no extradition. So, really? Good. Maybe she knows about. Maybe she can look up the extradition issue before we go to her cause.
She didn't tell on me that my parents were in the country. My lawyer told me. But if you mention it to Wendy's going to tell somebody.
Well, you tell her beforehand. I need to tell you something as an attorney who doesn't talk and has nothing to do with the case. It just has to do with Mom and I and some decisions that we have to make. And yeah, I know you want to bring her up and show her where everything is. It's in plain crash. No one's going to know where anything is or who belongs to what. So I would like her to come up here so she can see it. I don't think that's asking too much. It's only 3 hours away. Every time she says, can you do this? Can you come here? Can you come? Everything. How many times do we have plans? I really can't have to cancel. Wendy needs us for this. Wendy needs us to babysit. So we've been really good nannies, and I guess our job is up. Because now the boys are older, they can go out with friends, they can do things on their own. So she doesn't need grandma and grandpa. Okay, pretty hurtful. I have one son that I don't speak with. I have one son who's close to being dead. My daughter, whom I love, is doing this. I don't get it. I don't get it. I said to Harvey, I swear to God, our family was cursed. Only her. I don't know how to take care of it anymore. So, we can barely even sitting at the table the next year. I know, he's slipping off. I'm tough. Because all over to the females up under our faces. So I have to at night shut off the sound because I'm sure you what we did. No, because you need an address to put on the view system. Nobody knows where you are. Just some address. Not want anything in it. This one upgraded. When did it tell you what the prices are? Do I have to go on OG?
This one is it's called it intention. Like this from
Something at H? I don't want to give it to you. Why do I have it? Because my attorney 6 months. Why do I have to give it to you? It's not. She's on the road. I have to go. I have to go. Let me help you. No, I have to stay. Please come to. Take your bags. Yeah, you need to wait outside. Okay.
My husband's almost 80 years old. He can't.
Yeah, I can. Please, can I go? No, I can't do it. Oh, don't do this, please.
Please.
Oh,
Someone's
God.
got to help him get home. This is terrible. You can't do this. This is
Is that okay with you?
Please, you don't have that at 10 plus. Please, please. Do you have anything in your pocket?
no. No.
Do you have anything of value in you?
No,
Plus, you have a necklace on.
You wanna go?
You can take it off. I'll take it.
Yeah, take it off. Yeah. And the earrings, the rings, take everything. You give it to your husband. Because once you arrive at county jail, they're gonna make you remove all that.
Can I call my attorney?
You can get the password ready.
Where am I going?
Just open anything.
Where am I going?
You're going to the Dade County.
They come jail. No, this is right here, the one on 25.
Wait 1 second, please. Please. Okay. Do you have any other rings on? I'm sorry, remove the earrings. Might not come off. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You take it right to you.
Yeah, we'll go back out and just.
You're making a mistake. No mistake. There's two mistakes. Please. Can you take it off, please, Donna? I don't want to hurt you. Please.
Just no.
Please.
It's good. Listen to me.
Yeah. I'll call.
Get over, go home.
I will.
Take
I
it
will.
easy.
I will.
All right.
Yes.
Here,
If there's anything else in her person that she wants.
oh, it's coming, sweetheart. I got it's coming. Just a
All right.
second.
Do you have her first license somewhere in chance?
I'm sorry.
Her driver's?
It's in my
Yeah.
it's in my purse.
Yeah.
How to
Yeah, then you could give it. Check.
Sure. Do
It's
you need her
almost there.
passport? Or can I give it to the husband? The passport.
What's up?
Where is
It's in the blue and white. It's in the blue and white.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get her driver's license first. Yeah.
And the license, the address on the license is correct.
Yes.
She needs all her, she needs all her.
They're all in here though.
Yes, they work. If I take them here, what will happen is when you go there, they possibly toss them out. So when you go to there, you meet the nurse or the doctor, and then they'll work in conjunction with the hospital to get you whatever you need.
Yeah, but I don't have a list. I know what.
Yes.
I have a
Is it multiple or is just one or two?
It's, no, there's a bag of medication in here. Is that what you're asking me?
She can take medication.
No, I know. I was just trying to find out if
Okay,
it's like one or
medication
two. Yeah, if it's one or two, then maybe we can take the name down.
Do you need anything else from her?
Can I ask you
Or we're good to
something?
go?
Can someone just get my husband outside and
So I'll get him.
There's a gentleman here with a system in any way.
I have the ring. Hold on.
Let me have him. No,
Okay.
Alright, so I don't have the bad side of their own
Give me 1 moment, please. Hold the body. 1 moment.
Well, sit please. Just be careful of your head. I would sit first. And then put your feet in. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, madam. Step on the second one.
I'm gonna check you first, okay? Just stay still.
Can I? 7, 6. Yes, ma'am.
Anything you have that may pinch me? I have nothing on. Okay. I still gotta ask. No, okay? Still gotta ask.
Yes, ma'am. 2007. County.
Yeah, 75.
On 14 kilos, second floor, door 17 at United.
1928 at 109. Rick.
Yes, yes.
And then I took a 15 with 3105. And I was arrival at 2035. Then you show us.
Yes, ma'am. 28 again. So what are you doing?
Just get air conditioning on this car. Well, the air conditioner doesn't go to the back because of the bank, because of the plastic. Can we open this a little bit? That's fine.
It'll be freezing.
Yes, ma'am.
Really glad you have it.
How long we're going to sit here?
When he comes back, he's going to take you from here to the warrant school and then to the facility. We're waiting for the other officer to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, whatever information he took from you, I guess that's what he was missing, so he's going to head for that in the file.
Okay. So the next place is what, the warrant? What did you say? What did you say the next place was?
Well, what happened is the warrant that they have from you is from out of Leon County.
When did they issue a warrant?
So what happened is we have to take you to our warrant screener for that information to get entered, and then after that gets entered, before we can take you to the jail, to the local jail.
Okay, because I didn't know there was a warrant. How would I know that?
Well, we wouldn't have been able to take you if there wasn't something in place.
So aren't they supposed to inform? Aren't they supposed to inform me if there was a warrant?
Well, I don't know the details. I don't either. They had a warrant, and we were the gentleman that you met earlier in the plainclothes.
Yes.
Right. They were supposed to inform you of whatever, and then because it's a county warrant, that's how we became involved.
Okay. Yeah.
Ready? Whatever. Take your time, no rush. Careful your head. We're gonna go through that door over in the corner. Could you show me your right wheel, okay? Ready for that? I said 2-1-4. That's how I see it. Oh, you know what?
It's over.
Yeah. That's what.
Yeah.
stand over just in case it starts raining.
I think the private attorney is present for Donna Adelson on the in-state fugitive warrant.
Can you promote her? So I'll call that first. So calling up Donna Adelson is a private attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
And I apologize, it is an in-state warrant. I did write out of state.
That's okay. We have a busy calendar today, so.
You do.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, you were arrested on a warrant from Leon County, Florida. The charges are public order crimes. It says attempted solicitation, conspiracy to commit capital felony, homicide, willful, it says homicide, maybe attempted homicide, I'm sorry. Attempted solicitation or conspiracy to commit homicide. It looks like 2 counts of that. So your attorney is here. Ms. Del Caso, anything you want to say?
Good morning, Your Honor. Marisol Descalzo on behalf of Donna Adelson. We are going to waive extradition.
You don't have to wait for an in-state. It's an in-state warrant, which means, so basically you have a warrant from Leon County. It sounds like really serious charges. They have up to 15 days to come and pick you up. The reset date here is November 29th to make sure you get picked up. So Ms. Del Caso, what you can do is reach out to Leon County, the prosecutor's office there, and see if they'll agree to a bond. If they do agree to a bond, you're welcome to contact Ms. F. She can send you a sample order we use. And with that order, we can sign it.
I think it's unlikely there's going to be an agreement.
It's a solicitation case. Anyway. Okay, so you want to hear something funny? No, she looks like a lady that was on my airplane yesterday. Did you come in from Paris?
You did not.
She looked like your client did. She looks like a lady who was on the airplane with me for real.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry you're going through all this. They have 15 days to pick you up. The reset date's November 29th. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's.
There was a case management conference today in the case of Florida v. Donna Adelson. We will show it to you, but first let me give you a quick recap. The most interesting part was the brief exchange between Judge Everett and Donna Adelson. The issue was the possibility that Dan Markel may become a witness in the case, and if that happens, he wouldn't be able to represent her at trial. He may become a witness because on the jail calls, there's mention of Dan Markel talking to Donna about her plans to leave the country and go to Vietnam. Donna was asked whether she understood that possibility and still wanted to be represented by Dan Markel, knowing the risk that he may not be able to represent her at trial. And she said yes, that she wants Dan Markel. Other issues included if either parties had anything they wanted to raise, setting another court date for case management, and mention of a future trial. Donna Adelson will appear over Zoom again on February 12th. Also, make sure you catch up with all of our new Adelson content, analysis videos with Mentor Lawyer, and interrogations by tapping the notification bell. And as always, thanks for watching.
Good morning, Ms. Adelson. Are you capable of hearing me?
Yes, I am.
All right. In the courtroom with me this morning is your counsel and also counsel for the state. I'm just going to ask at this time for all non-parties to this hearing not to speak or interfere with the business of the court. I'll allow the attorneys to make their appearances at this time.
Sarah Catherine Dugan for the state.
Good morning, Dan Markel on behalf of Mrs. Adelson.
I'll allow both parties to provide any update that they wish, but I did have some matters that I wanted to raise also during this hearing today. Ms. Dugan, concerning discovery that's been turned over to the defense, are there any new or additional matters that have yet not been turned over at this point?
Not that I know of. I know that Mr. Rashbaum had an issue receiving something via OneDrive and was going to get a copy of the hard drive today from our office, so it's ongoing.
Right. Mr. Rashbaum, with regard to your review of this discovery, obviously you need to get everything the state needs to turn over, but is your review as such where we're going to need another case management in the next few months, or do you think we're in a position to start talking trial dates?
Judge, I think we'd ask for a case management sooner, maybe in 3 weeks. I think we'll have a better idea then. The state's been working diligently with us on the discovery, but I think we'll have a better idea in the next 3 weeks or so.
Okay. Ms. Adelson, there is a matter that I am going to have to address with you as well concerning conflicts that would be related to your counsel in this representation. I'm going to need to swear you in and take some brief testimony from you. And from there, I'll continue with the attorneys. Please raise your right hand, ma'am. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
I do.
You can lower your hand. Ms. Adelson, do you understand under the Constitution you have the right to conflict-free representation?
I do.
As it relates to your current attorney, Mr. Rauschbaum, representing you, you understand that he has certain duties as it relates to his prior representation with your son.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand.
You understand his prior duty of confidence that he must maintain under the rules of professional responsibility in some way could affect your representation.
I do, Your Honor.
And you also understand in deciding whether or not to waive any conflict concerning this matter, you have the right to obtain independent counsel on that matter.
I do, Your Honor.
Have you been able to discuss with independent counsel whether or not to waive any conflicts as it relates to the prior representation of your son?
I have, Your Honor.
And are you in fact waiving any such conflicts?
I am, Your Honor.
There is a second issue as well as it relates to the rules of professional responsibility for attorneys. There is another prohibition within them that deals with the matter of an attorney possibly being a witness in a case. I do not know if the state would seek to call your attorney as a witness for any matter. However, you understand an attorney cannot be both advocate and witness in the same case.
I understand that, Your Honor.
Do you understand as well if the state attempted to call your attorney for any reason that could materially affect your defense?
I understand.
Do you also understand you have the right to obtain independent counsel to assist you in making the decision as to whether or not you wish to waive this conflict, or even potential of conflict, I should say?
Yes, I'm aware of that, Your Honor.
And do you waive this potential conflict as well?
I do.
Mr. Rauschbaum, do you wish there to be any further inquiry as it would pertain to Lazarlet versus state?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Adelson. That will conclude all testimony that I will need from you today. Does the defense have anything that it wishes to raise this morning?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Dugan, does the state have anything that it wishes to raise?
No, sir.
Very well. So we can settle on another date for case management coming up. You were asking for 3 weeks from now, Mr. Rauschbaum?
That would be great, Your Honor, if you could accommodate. Somewhere near that.
Right. I have case management coming up again on February 12th. However, that's my normal case management day. Is this something that we're going to be able to accomplish within the normal time confines, or we're going to need a carved out date? Ms. Dugan?
I don't expect any issue would take more than 10 or 15 minutes, so I think a regular court date would be fine.
Very well. February 12th at 2:30 in the afternoon. We will schedule the next case management date. Ms. Adelson, once again, you will appear by Zoom, but your counsel will be in the courtroom and you will be able to hear him, obviously, in preparation for any court date. Either him or Mr. Morris can visit with you and discuss all pertinent matters. One question that I did have for the defense as well, is there going to be a waiver of speedy trial, or do we know when the 175th day is going to be if we need to start thinking about calendaring a trial?
There's not going to be a waiver yet, Your Honor. I don't know when the 175th day is, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. We're working diligently with the state to try to figure out a trial.
Right. Ms. Dugan, do you wish to be heard as to that issue?
No, sir.
Very well. With that being said, that covers everything I believe we need to hit for today's hearing. Ms. Adelson, your counsel will be in touch with you to discuss matters before February. I will see you then. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thanks, Chair.
That brings the hearing to a conclusion this morning. Have a good day, everyone.
Go.
Okay, hi everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a little bit lengthy, but it was very interesting, very good. Does everybody understand? Does everybody catch up? Come on, talk to me. Okay, great. Great to hear from nobody. But yes, of course, you guys. Like we showed, that was basically our first part of this series. So again, tomorrow being Friday, I will live stream again. We will show more, and I hope you join me for that. Grab a snack for tomorrow. Enjoy. If anybody has any questions, you can ask now. We're probably gonna get a video out tomorrow about a new case that I don't want to say yet, but stay tuned because it's definitely something interesting. Thank you, everybody. Also, this is kind of random, but I am actually not I'm not majoring in law. I'm a marketing major. I am planning to get a business degree, and then I'm planning to get a master's in something also business related, but I am a marketing major, which is why I do on screen and some editing. I'm not necessarily I don't plan on taking the Florida bar, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will stick around for a second to answer any questions. Yeah, I know what's up. Does anybody have any? Well, I also saw some in chat, of course, but any final thoughts about the case so far? I know that it definitely is a question. Like, is Wendy gonna get arrested? Probably. I don't know when though. I don't know when though. I don't know. I'm not like a lawyer, but it's definitely it's definitely, I would say, it's not possible that like she won't get in some kind of trouble, because it's pretty obvious that, you know. But what a crazy situation. What a crazy situation to last 11 years, has it been? 2014, 20. Yeah, 11 years. Like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. I would not want to go through that. All right, everybody. Let's keep it professional. I'm going to end the live now. I hope you guys join me tomorrow, and stay tuned. Enjoy your day.